Good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? We are in the Challenger. We're back in the Andes Mountains. We're going to be departing at Pisco, Peru, and heading on down to Arica, Chile. I had to look up how to pronounce that. I'm getting a little better about, figuring that out before the stream instead of sitting here mumbling my way through it. Unfortunately, we are going to be flying the Challenger by ourselves tonight. I have reached out to a couple people and they were busy, so it's just going to be me at the moment. Now, one of them might have a chance to hop in here. Sorry for the noise in the background. Tried to shut the robot down early, and it literally starts talking and making a racket when the stream starts, every time. Guess I need to get better about that. I can pronounce things, but I can't plan the robot. Got 9 passengers on board. We've already got the airplane fueled up from last time. I had loaded in and checked a few things, made sure some systems were correct since we hadn't flown this in a month, and realized we had more than enough fuel. We need about 5,600 pounds. We've got just a little over 6,100, so we are good to go there. Pretty short flight in the grand scheme of things. I believe it was 442 miles. Looking at Navigraph over here, it's a little over an hour airtime. And it should be a pretty smooth ride for the most part. Winds out of here are a little stiff. Luckily for us, they're straight down the runway at 18 knots. 10 miles visibility. All the storms appear to be off to the east of the Andes. And this is actually a pretty cool little airport down here. Looking around. We're parked over here at the military area because, that's where the Vision Jets are. So we're going to go hang out with those guys. But we'll do a quick walk around and run through the remaining checklist items for the power-up. I do have the air on for everybody, including ourselves. We are on VATSIM, no ATC coverage, but I do have Kyle and Eddie in here with me. So we'll have fun by ourselves. All right, let me get off of mute. Hello, I'm back. All right, pins are out. Hello. Wings are free of ice, hopefully. Alright, everything is good here. We'll poke our head down here, and then we will flip our little switch up while we're down here. Oh. So we don't have to get back outside the aircraft here in a minute. Everything looks good over here. That ends out. Beautiful. Everything looks good. Avoid the APU exhaust so we don't lose all the remaining hair on our heads. And everything is closed and locked. The looks of it. I don't know what I just got stuck on there. That was weird. So we'll go ahead and get in here. Not waiting on fuel today. We're just waiting on passengers. But the air is on. Wheel panel's off. And let me grab that checklist. Steer. Just gonna double check everything here. Hardware matches. It's one of my bigger issues. Okay. And we can pick up at AC/DC electronics are on. Nav lights, logo lights are on already. Cockpit lights are good. FMS database. Ooh. Be a good one to go check. Since we haven't been in this aircraft in a short period. And yeah, looks like it, since we've updated our nav data since the last time we flew this, we're going to swap that over. So now we are current on the nav database. FMS flight plan, uplink, and initiated. We're going to manually enter it. We currently have no flight plan, so we can go ahead and stop what we're doing and start that. And we are going to be, let's pull this up so I can type, SPSO. And then our arrival is SCAR. Oh. SPSO. SCAR. And then our first waypoint is going to be direct SCO. Come on over here. And we're going to go direct to Asira. On the L525 airway. And the exit is going to be ARI. A-R-I. Execute that. And let's go take a look at our departures here. We're going to be departing runway 22. No departure. And our arrival is going to be Navigraph gave us, SimBrief gave us 3. Kyle corrected me and told me I'm stupid and I need to look at the winds before I trust Navigraph and SimBrief.
I actually changed mine already.
And
I went to 02 for the VOR.
Oh, you did the 02 for the VOR?
Yeah, make it fun.
I mean, if the tailwind wasn't terrible. It's only 4 at the moment, so we could do that.
If it's less than 10, I just do whatever I want, usually. To be honest.
So
seriously.
Which approach did you plug in? We'll do that.
VR Yankee.
Yankee, just take a look at that. And 2 because their runway's under construction. Yankee. Okay, so you want to hit the RE and then backtrack?
Yes.
So right turn at Arica on a heading of 224, and then turn back around on a heading of 026 on into runway. Hello, Jenny.
Hello, Captain.
Onto
it's
runway
Jenny
2
from HotStart Flight Support.
So we'll plan for that.
Your passengers have arrived. Shall I have them brought to the plane?
Yes, Jenny, please bring the passengers to the airplane.
Understood. They'll be there in a couple of minutes.
Thank you, Jenny.
Anything else?
That is all.
Always a pleasure. Take care.
You guys probably think I'm crazy talking to Jenny when you can't hear Jenny. Alright, we do not have a star, but we are going to do the localizer. What is V/D mean?
Where?
On my
In
CDU.
there?
It says V/D Zulu. And then V... is that... I'm assuming that's the VOR, since the other one's the RNAV. And I just don't know what the D means. Because there's 2 of them. Oh, one's for 2 and 3. Okay. We're doing runway 2 Yankee. Vectors to RA. Execute. I don't know what the D means. That's the question. Okay. Alright, we might as well go ahead and plug everything else in here. While we're at it, let's go take a look at our legs page real fast, which should be SCO, which we'll probably skip that because that's the VOR at the airport here, and direct to Isira, Isoki, Migab, Ilo, Ari, and then probably remove this discontinuity here. We'll look at that when we get a little closer. It looks like this is pre-programmed everything in for us that we were just talking about, which is pretty cool. Oh, this is 26. Okay, we'll look at that when we get closer. Don't want to waste too much time on the ground here. Worrying about that. Alright, on to performance. Outside air temperature. Go to the right airport. It's 22. Aircraft says 26. Punch in 22. Takeoff is going to be active, and engine bleed will stay off. Next page. Takeoff, that's fine. We're in it, and we got 9 passengers. Cargo. How much cargo did some brief give us? Stand by. It gave us 270 pounds. Pretty light. 270, and then we've got 6130. No, that's not what I want to do. Let's go clear, delete, sense fuel. There we go. Cruise altitude is, it gave me 23,000. Really low. That looks good. Next. ISA is plus 18. Wow. And then the cruise winds is 1707.
Hello, Captain. Hope you are doing well today.
Sounds like the passengers are here.
Great. There's nobody else coming along today.
Reserves.
So as
We've got
far
more
as
than
we're
enough
concerned, we're all good to go.
on the block. And FMS reserve is 1953. It sounds like the passengers are all seated and ready to go. Taxi fuel. Why am I missing my taxi fuel? Weird. Oh, there it is. Oh, 300? No, we'll leave 100 pounds in there. And execute. I haven't had to look at an OFP for a month, so I'm a little slow. Alright, performance is good there. Perfect in it. Take off. Winds are 220 at 19. Runway's dry. Altimeter is 1009, which is what we've already got in there, which is nice. What's for in-flight drinks, Captain? I'm currently drinking soda water and lime.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's like a homemade Sprite.
I do have lemon juice that I could throw in there as well, if I really wanted to. VSPs have been sent, and the next 2 pages, there's no... nothing to be concerned of here. So, okay, performance is done. Flight plan's in, legs are in, departure's in, performance is in. Okay. Let's continue on with our checklist here. Noise, yes. Gives you that, trying to cut out soft drinks as much as possible, so this helps with that. You missed the fizz. Alright, okay, database has been initiated, anti-skid, armed and tested. Anti-skid is armed. Nose doors cleared, and hydraulic pump 3A can come on. Brake pressure. Hydraulics page, brake pressure is rising. Is good. And we go ahead and have these guys remove the chocks. Chocks out. And we'll set the parking brake. Nose doors closed. Hydraulic panel and pumps. Auto, and 3A is already on. How about you? Is it Sinelex? Sinus? Electrical power panel. AC/DC utilities on. And fuel panel. Let's take a look at our quantities. We're with 100 pounds, and we've got more than enough fuel. APU and packs already on. Air conditioning panel is good. If we go back, take a look at our summary. Make sure they're comfortable back there. 22 degrees. It's nice and comfortable. Bleed air panel is checked. We have pressure, and it looks right. Anti-ice. Mercy lights, passenger signs, on. ELT is armed. Glare shield panel. It's okay at the moment. What we do need to look at, though, is our departure here. So let's hide this. We're running departing runway 22, which is really just going to have us going straight out over the water. And we'll do a left turn and head on direct to Asira. So with that being said, what is the runway heading here? 222, 222. Dial that in. I do use MobiFlight with a autopilot panel here, so you won't see me do everything. Got the initial altitude already preset. And speed bug will speed it to 160. So we are going to be on FLC and heading. Actually, we'll just do 180 on the FLC. And crew packs is checked and on. Good. DCU warning. CVR audio panels are checked. EFS ECAS check. Let's go look for any weird messages. Yaw dampener, windshield heats, that's fine. Mock trim, hydraulic pressures, all those look okay. We do need to go back here. I'm used to having a first officer and close the door. Oh, come on, door. I just want to say I appreciate all your flights and videos. Well, I appreciate you watching them. That's what they're there for. Glad you enjoyed it. Which ones are your favorites? Alright, door is shut. We should get the door shut message now. PAX door is closed. Beautiful. Where was TAWS warning switches out. Pitch and roll in and stowed. Okay, it's all good. The ground spoilers are auto, and thrust reversers are armed. Engine speed switches are on. We'll skip the test for now. Get all of our trims in. Yaw dampeners in. Reverse inhibit switches normal and out. Okay. IRSs are all aligned. CPDLC not applicable. ATIS and clearance. We'll do a quick double check here. But I don't think we have anybody on... hit the right button here. Go ahead and hide my... It didn't look like there's any ATC on anywhere in the flight. Okay. And we're going to be November 622 Mike Sierra. And do you guys want to simulate CTEF? It's just us.
Oh yeah, I went to 18.3.
Okay. That's what I'm pretty sure I tuned in earlier. 18.9. Is it 18.3? Just Tower Freak.
I just
18.3. Okay. 8.3. Here we go. ATIS clearance. We've pretty much got that already. FMS flight plan wind update. I have not done the wind update. Let's go grab that real fast. I like the graphic improvement ones, like the double FPS, etc. Make my sim perform better. Oh, yeah. That seems to be what most people enjoy from my channel. I kind of made, the channel kind of became a thing because of graphics and tech tips and all those things. Ah, dang it. Clicked one too many times again. Standby, TARA. There we go. And we'll just squawk 1200 for now, since we did not get an auto ATC or anything. And then winds, index. Is it data link, I believe? No. Wrap menu. Flight plan wind update. Send. We'll get our weather here. Takeoff data is set. Avionics and charts are set. Flight instruments are checked. And it looks okay. It looks okay. Everything looks okay. So we're going to be departing runway heading 222 and straight up 23,000 feet. And we got FLC heading mode on. Departure briefing. We've kind of already covered it. We're going to be departing runway 22. It's going to be a taxi out onto... is that Echo? Yeah. Taxi out onto Echo. And depart runway heading a left turn to our first fix and direct to 23,000 feet. Emergency procedures, anything below V1, we'll slam on the brakes. Anything above, we'll go flying. And we'll return back to the airport. There's plenty of room here. It's a large runway, 10,000 feet. Should be no issues there. Pins, covers, chocks have been removed. Cabin lights, water heater. Not really applicable for us at the moment. Doors closed. Parking and brake pressure is checked and set. Fuel quantity and balance is still good. Beacon, come on. Fuel booster pumps are coming on. Ignition. Today is an even day. Correction, odd day. Let's go. Wrong button. Let's go. Ignition A. Engine 2 can start. Push and hold. And engine 2 starting. Looking for 28% fuel. And we got a light off. ITT stabilizing. Stable, dropping. One coming up. Alright, engine 2 is good. Fuel system checked. Let's go booster pumps off. Should expect 3 gas messages. And left and right fuel pump off. Left fuel low pressure is correct. Back. And start engine 1. Starting. we think about the other videos. You enjoy the streams, or have you done much exploring of those? Fuel can come in. That went up there real fast. We've been departing these high altitude airports, and the N1 has been very sluggish here lately. That kind of caught me off guard how fast these have started, since we're at sea level again. The last few airports have been like 11,000, 13,000 feet. And engine 1 is stable. Let's go headsets on. Gen 1, Gen 2. And ignition can be disarmed. Alright, packs are already on. 14th stage. Open? Oh, they were already open. I don't know why I can never remember these lights for some reason. Anti-ice is not applicable today, so it's going to be off. We're going to go ahead and turn on our probes, however, and our windshield heat, just because we're going to get a little busy here in a moment. Flight controls checked. Let's go flight controls. Right rudder, left rudder, spoiler checked. Full left, full right, full up, and full down. And we'll go ahead and go flaps 20. And flight controls checked. Let's go lower format, go back to PPOS. Alright, trim, fuel bounce and trims set for takeoff. We're going to go 5.6 today. No steer is armed. APR, ADG, skip, ATS, N1 TO. N1 TO. Yeah, ATC, TCAS is TARA. Okay. After start checklist complete. Taxi checklist. We'll do a few things before we get moving here. Taxi lights. Wing cowling anti-ice off. Brakes steering's checked. We'll check that once we get moving. Thrust reversers. We'll check once we get moving. Pause until de-icing checklist are complete. Skip. Flaps 20 degrees. Altimeter set. And crash checked. 1009er, 1009er, 1009er. And takeoff briefing has been covered. Okay. Any questions, guys? And is everybody ready?
Ready.
Ready.
Ready, Freddy. All right. We'll be doing a left turn out of here. We'll check the brakes and reversers on the roll here. I like the must-have. I like the pre-flight and the startup videos, and learned a lot from you. Thanks, appreciate it. Is there anything you want to know more about? I don't quite have all the time in the world to do videos, but we can definitely do more live streams that are more educational. Brakes off. Chocks have been removed. Brakes are good. Steering's good. Reversers. Got one reverser, do not have the other. There it goes. Okay, reversers worked. And then Pisco traffic, November 622, Mike Sierra, type Challenger, taxiing runway 22 via Echo. Pisco. It's my first time catching a live stream with you. Sweet. Welcome. Do you normally have issues catching it due to time, or what? Did you guys hear me on VATSIM?
I can.
You did?
Yeah. Hello.
Okay. Hello. And we're clear to the right. Eddie, where are you at?
He's out doing some C-17 mission.
Oh, okay.
That's about right. I got some low level. I'm zigzagging up the coast at 3,000. It's really pretty.
Yeah, it is. Flying 2024, not at all, just been busy lately. Yeah, we fly 24. Some people still use 20, and then X-Plane 12 has been the latest excitement. All right, passenger signs are on. Anti-collision lights can come on. And we'll go ahead and turn our landing lights on. Windshield heat, cal anti-ice, continuous ignition can come on.
Pisco traffic, Fiat 96 Alpha taking off 22.
That's weird. You're showing up as like a baron or something. It's funny.
Nice.
ATC, TCAS is good. Supplemental cast takeoff config is good. Ignition AB is good. And lights are good. Pisco traffic. November 622, Mike Sierra entering runway 22 after the departing traffic. Pisco. Want to get X-Plane 12. Yeah, they have it on sale a few times a year. But there's some pretty decent freeware planes. If you like the 737, the Zybo, whichever your preferred method of pronouncing it is a great addition. And then some of the default aircraft are pretty good. Payware Challenger is probably the best, most well-simulated aircraft in any simulator at the moment. And I've been really enjoying the TorqueSim SR22 as well. We told everybody, all three of us, that we were going to enter the runway, so we're going to go ahead and do it. Lights are all on. Gas messages are clear. Let's go flying. Gonna be a bit busier by ourselves, especially since we're a little rusty. Give Kyle a moment here.
Pisco traffic and Fiat 96 Alpha departing to the south. Clear over 22.
Clear that up, and we're going to be going direct to Asira. Pisco traffic, November 622, Mike Sierra, departing runway 22. Let's go. And full power. Power set. Looking for 91.4. Power has been achieved. And 100 knots. V1. Rotate. Positive right. Gear up. There's 400 feet. Flaps come up. And we'll go ahead and do a left turn here. Let's pop this out so we can cheat a little bit. Speed up to 250. And let's do a direct to Asira.
Ron.
Execute. Ron's here?
Hello.
Hey! How's it going, Ron?
Not too bad. How's it going?
Oops, something to do. Oh no. Broke it. Pretty good. How about you? Give me 1 second here.
Good.
Solo
Yep.
piloting a very complicated aircraft.
Yeah,
Pisco
why
traffic,
don't you get
Challenger
to your,
692, Mike
cruise
Sierra,
level
clear
there?
runway 22. We'll go ahead and...
See it, Pisco. See it. Over to
What was that?
Unicom. Oh, just saying departure. See up to
Yeah.
Pisco.
That's on, and then we can go over to standard. Takes care of cross. And then I need to do another direct to, what was it, Asoki? The next one? Asira. Yes, alright. I accidentally overwrote that. Direct to Asira. Should go Asira, Asoki. Okay. Alright, after takeoff checklist, passenger sign. Oh, that's before. Landing gear is up, flaps are 0. Thrust reversers can come off. Continuous ignition can come off. Pressurization checked. Cabin's climbing, and it's currently at 600 feet. Back transition, so we want everything out. And one climb with power. APU gen can come off. APU can go shut down. Passenger signs, we can go ahead and let them run around. It's pretty smooth at the moment. Look at that departure. Beautiful. And cast message is clear. Alright. Make progress. Why is it not climbing at 250? I lost that for some reason. It's climbing like a madman. Alright, VNAV and CDU settings. Okay, we'll worry about that in a moment. Okay, catch up with some messages here. I want to get explained. We covered that. Fly the PMDG 777 and 737. I just got the iFly Max, but still in the hangar. Yeah, after the whole fiasco with the coffee pricing scheme of the PMDG, there's been a little bit of a revolt from some of the members of our Discord here. Myself included. I wasn't too happy with those practices, so I don't know if I'll be picking that up anytime soon. However, I did see they had a third-party company coming in and doing a bunch of updates to the cabin, which that actually looked pretty good. I'll give them that. So we'll see if they can regain the trust of the community, but that's going to be very difficult to do at this point, I think. And what I do need to do is go on over to Unicom. Go 1, 2, oh, 2, 2, 8. You see those storms that are just like bubbling above the Andes over there. It's kind of cool to actually see it in the sim. Okay, go take a double check on VATSIM radar. And one go. We're climbing at 3,600 feet per minute right now, which is crazy. And not any traffic to really be worried about. Don't see Eddie anywhere. Eddie, are you on VATSIM?
No.
Okay. Holy crap. Kyle, I shot right past you. Okay, we are at cruise. Let's go perf. And cruise power. I'm gonna speed up to 300. See what our ground speed is there. We may bump it up a few more knots. Hope to catch you on another time. My baby's unhappy landing. My baby's unhappy. Oh, baby's up. Happy landing, guys. Take care. Happy Easter. Happy Easter. Appreciate you joining. Let's make it 320. It's nice and smooth. We're not paying for the gas. These guys in the cabin are paying for the gas. You're in the P180?
Yep.
The Piaggio?
Yes.
Well, before I speed up too much, what can that thing cruise at airspeed wise?
Hold up.
I know it can actually cruise really high, I just don't know how fast it can go.
Isn't that thing like a Ferrari?
Yeah. Hold on. $390 to 400 knots.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll let you know in 3,000 feet.
Yeah, let me know what that may be a number that it can do at a higher altitude. Not so much at this altitude. I got 320 in right now, but if that's too much, just let me know. Does anybody know anything about aerobic septic systems?
Aerobic?
Aerobic, yes.
No.
Let me go ahead and do left aux on, and we'll wait for the ding. Just bounce those tanks out. And it says a descent in 45 minutes.
There are some pretty amazing sand dune formations down low. Really cool relief detail.
Okay, I've got some really cool. It's amazing what map enhancement does for these areas.
I'm just trying to imagine it in real life. It's probably pretty awesome.
Oh yeah. So we're kind of heading towards Nazca. We can see if we can. Oh, look at those. Those are really wild. Is that like a? What the heck? It's like a marble. That's crazy looking over there. And that's got that blue going on. It's wild. Take a screenshot of those. Very cool. We're going to be heading towards your Nazca lines again, but after our last unsuccessful flight, I don't have high hopes. But Asira, when we get close to that, we can take a look down and see if there's anything that'll catch our eye. Well, this is some very unique terrain for around here for sure. What's up, Micah? How are you tonight? You can't grouch at me this Sunday since we're flying. You can grouch at me for the past 2 though. Oh, they added the ability to click and drag on Avitab here for Navigraph. Did a little bit of flying this afternoon, IRL. Did a little bit of work. Where'd you go, IRL? Or just go up there and do some loops? You still working on that addition to your house? I saw some pictures a week or 2 ago. They're pretty good. Coming along pretty far. 30 minutes away from the departure airport in IFR. Nice. Oh, it's dinged at us while we were enjoying the views. Now we got to move it back over to the other tank. 2 takeoffs and landings, keeping current. How many takeoff and landings do you have to have for currency and all that? Our arrival airport elevation is most likely sea level. Yeah.
160.
160. What is the pressure there at the moment? 2988. Depends on what you're trying to keep current on, but in general, 3 takeoffs and 3 landings in the past 90 days. Gotcha. Is that IFR or in just with your license in general? All right, let's take a look at. Well, hang on. Let's wait for that fuel to transfer this time, so the ding doesn't go off while we're outside the cockpit. But we'll take a poke outside real fast. We're coming up on a Sierra here, and we were unlucky in finding any of those Nazca lines last time, but you never know. The pictures may change at altitude. There's the city. Should be out in... It's kind of against them. I mean, it's kind of all over the place where these things were, but I'm not really seeing any formations. Again. Unfortunately. That'd be really cool if we could have found them, though.
I saw 2, but I had to get so low and so slow that I stalled and crashed.
Oh. Whoops. I'm looking real fast. I'll catch your message again here in a second, Micah. We're flying. Look up the Nazca lines. Was it NASCA lines? There's right underneath us in the real world, but it didn't really show up in the sim very well.
NAZCA.
NAZCA, okay. Yeah, I think there's some out this way too. I remember those. That's what I'm looking for. Holy crap. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything.
The plane looks like the space shuttle.
It flies like a space shuttle as fast as it is. Ron, how are you doing? Sorry, I was right in the middle of being busy, and then I forgot you were in here. See, you're so quiet.
Right. I can be quiet when I need to be. I'm doing very well. Progressing as expected.
That's good.
I passed my 100 days about a week ago, so I'm kind of got a little more freedom. I can go out with a mask. I'm driving again. Still going. Now I'm going to the doctors every 3 weeks for checkups. So it went from every week to every 2 weeks. Now it's every 3 weeks. So
Sweet.
yeah, everything's looking pretty good. I actually bought a set of rudder pedals finally.
Oh, there you go.
Where's Deb? You gotta tell Deb I bought something.
Well, he's about to buy some rudder pedals for himself, finally. Again.
I just got the Thrustmaster. I don't know what they call it. T-Flight. What is it called?
Yeah, I know which ones you're talking about. The black ones.
Yeah, the black ones. Yeah, and they were just delivered. Friday, I think.
Oh, sweet.
No, yesterday. Ken helped me set them up. I had to download drivers and get them running, but they're pretty cool.
How's Ken? I haven't talked to him in a little bit.
He's pretty good. He's pretty good. He's actually flying with John, I think, tonight. I'm actually finishing up a flight to Myrtle Beach that I started and paused.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm doing pretty good, feeling pretty good, gaining some weight, getting there. Slow process.
It's good to hear.
I'm ready to golf as soon as the weather gets better.
You sound good. You sound like you're getting some strength back.
Yeah, I feel good. I've been doing some long walks, carrying some weights.
Packing sandbags around.
Yeah, just 5 pound, just 5 pound weights.
Depending on if you are going to fly at night or daytime, it changes the landing requirements and time requirements, and add an IFR, which doesn't care about landings. IFR cares about approaches, flying courses, and conducting holds. You need 6 approaches within the last 180 days. I'm halfway there on becoming a mentor for Oh! Wait. Does that mean you could be my mentor? And get me through ground? That'd be sweet. Did I have the weight? I'll be giving away my old ones on the stream this week. Okay. I'll message him right now. Which one? Wait, which ones do you have? Yes, it's possible when I'm done with the process. How long is the process? Alright, let's go down here. CH products, they aren't great, but they work. Yeah, see, that's the ones he had. And his potentiometer, the one little potentiometer, I don't know if you've ever torn them apart. It failed on him. He was going to replace it, but he never did, I don't think. I had the same pedals that you're talking about, and I gave those away to... who did I give those away to? I gave them away to somebody. Ken. Oh, I gave him away to Ken.
Oh.
Yeah, Ken has my rudder pedals these days.
Oh, that's funny. I
think his were dying. I've torn it apart and cleaned. Yeah, I used to get in there, tear it apart. That thing is a nightmare to put back together. First time I put it together, I was like, what the heck? I mean, it took me like an hour. And then the subsequent times were much faster, but the first time it was kind of a pain figuring out how, because it's just these little springs and pieces of plastic, and this is like a sandwich together thing. Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, I had a little trouble getting them configured, but they're okay.
Well, the ones you have are not the ones I was talking about.
Oh.
Yeah, the ones you have are pretty common these days. I don't know anything about them because I've never used them.
I like them.
You have them?
Yeah.
They work.
Yep. I think they're only $130.
Yeah. Can't beat that. I've got the Thrustmaster TPRs, but I got them before they became stupid expensive.
Yeah, I saw some that were like $500 or $600 there.
Yeah, these are now $500 or $600. I think I got them for $300, which is still pretty pricey, but they're all metal construction. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go for it.
Yeah, and what's the other kind? It has like a big metal pole going up the middle. What do they call those? Pendulum?
Yeah, that's what these are.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did see that.
There's no set time on finishing mentor training. I have to observe a training and then lead a training with an instructor observing, and then I'm good. Okay. Yeah, Stu had contacted me and told me we were a couple weeks out for me to start simple ground at least. I got CRC operational and the TeamSpeak operational, so other than just kind of finessing the settings, I should be ready to go. Let's take a look at this. Let's see how the computer punched this approach in for us. Plan MFD advanced. That's my point. Why is it backtracking when I do that? I don't like it when it does. Let's go to legs page real fast. Make sure something like goofy here. Asoki, Migab, Ilo to Ari, which that is all correct. Okay. Why is it? Why did it do that then? Weird. See, this did not punch in the way I expected it to. So it's got FSO2, and then it just turns you in. Oh, this did not pre-program the back course. So we would have to manually fly that, I guess. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll come in, manually fly once it's down at 5,000 over the VOR. Hit Ari, backtrack 224, and come around to FS2. Yeah, it's we have a GPS aircraft, so it's not super difficult to do this, but it'll be fun to do nonetheless, just for a little bit of practice. Yeah, for me, I need to learn ATC trainer, and I should be good. What's how does the sweat box work? Does that just give you, like, are you making radio calls as an aircraft, or is the simulator making radio calls? How does all of that go? I've read through all the SOPs and the information on the NDARTC's website. Is there anything else I should familiarize myself with? No, I'm asking a million questions. Sweatbox is just a bunch of AI aircraft that we can control, respond to your instructions, and then we do all the comms. Okay. Cool.
So, are you guys flying now in X-Plane?
We use 24 and X-Plane 12.
Oh.
We're down in the Andes, and I wanted to be in the Challenger tonight, and there's it's pretty easy to fly on network down here because there's never anyone on. So. SOPs and ATC handbook. Yeah, I've read through all of the ATC handbook and most of the SOPs, I think, for a few of the airports. Not all of them.
Because I've watched your streams, and it seems like you're flying mostly in X-Plane now.
Yeah, I've been in a lot. Oh, look at that mountain. It's cool. I've been in a lot lately. Now, Black Square did just come out with Caravan, so we flew that last stream. Which, it is a challenge to keep that thing alive in Papua New Guinea.
Oh, jeez.
And you have to turn off the Microsoft's damage systems completely because it'll just slowly kill your airplane.
Oh, jeez. Because I'm looking at the stream, everything looks very sharp.
Yeah.
Like your plane is very, very detailed, and the scenery looks really nice.
I mean, this looks amazing in my mind.
Oh, yeah.
Now, there's some weirdness, like if you look at these shadows,
Mm-hmm.
and some of the weird anti-aliasing on the edges, like these little glittery bits. But Laminar is working on a lot of that stuff actively. Now, I'm not running on the latest live version because the Challenger's not supported yet. They're still trying to fix a bunch of bugs. So we're on the previous version of X-Plane. And the newer one has some extra performance boosting aspects to it that fortunately not taking advantage of at the moment.
Yeah, it still looks really nice.
Yeah, I'm really pleased. Now there's you get to some weird things, like this aircraft is just the cream of the crop, but some other older aircraft are like, okay.
Eddie's here, right?
Yeah.
What's up?
Eddie, how long have you been watching Survivor? Was it from the first season?
Oh, here we
no,
go.
This is brand new. This is brand new. It's a brand new fascination. I made it my whole adult life with not watching it.
Oh,
I just started like 3 years ago. And I just got hooked on it.
Because I don't know if you haven't watched it from the beginning, I don't know if you remember who won the first season. It was a guy named Richard Hatch. He's from Rhode Island, and he won $1 million. I think it was $1 million, and he never paid the taxes on it. And that case is still going on, and now he owes like $3 million in taxes.
Oh Lord!
Oh boy!
I just read a story in the paper, I think it was last week. It's like now, penalties and interest have accrued, and he's saying that, CBS and I think it was in Malaysia, the country of Malaysia should have taken the money, and that should all have been paid by the TV producers. And he's I mean, I can't believe it's still going on. That was like, that's got to be over 20 years ago.
Yeah, I remember watching that as a kid.
Yeah,
it'd be 25 years ago.
Yeah, okay, 25 years ago, and that case is still pending.
Insane.
And I guess he bought some property, and he transferred it to ownership to his sister, so they can't get at it. But now they're still trying to take it. It's a huge mess, But okay, so if you haven't seen it, then you won't remember this guy. But he was all
the backstory's great.
Yeah, he was always naked.
Yes, I remember him being naked the entire time.
Every time they showed him, he was going around naked, and I don't know. It was just, I mean, there was never a show like it, and I did watch the first season. I mean, I watched it for a long time, then I stopped, and then I watched it again, and now I've stopped again. But I still can't believe when I saw that story, they're talking about Richard Hatch from 25 years ago. It's like, oh my God.
Interesting.
Yeah.
He was always naked.
And if you if you Google it, you might find all the details.
That's what I've learned, is if someone goes onto a TV show and is naked all the time, they don't pay taxes with their winnings.
Right.
There you go.
They should have known.
They should have known something was up with this guy.
There were signs.
Yeah. But I couldn't believe there was still still trying to get that case settled.
That's crazy.
I know.
I mean, at this point, like, he's got to be getting up there in age. It's like, just keep going.
That's true. Well, let's face it, the government, I think they would probably attach as a state or something. They would get their money, or they would try to get their money, one way or another.
That's fine.
Yeah. But, all right, guys, I just wanted to check in, let you know I'm still here.
Yeah, I'm glad you stopped in.
Yep. All right. I'll catch you again. Take care.
Look forward to you joining us
You
again.
too. Yep. All right.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Once you've gone through all of that, it's just going to take some time to familiarize yourself with CRC and learn the process. One recommendation is phraseology. Start working on that now. Is there, other than what the handbook has, is there any, where is the best resource for phraseology from the ATC side of things? It's 7110. Okay.
I would also check out the pilot controller glossary.
Yep,
I've
I was
seen
about
that.
to say that. I was just trying to think of the name of it, but there'll be a technical publication that would
Yeah.
you'd have to have in your collection to be a purist.
Because all of my phraseology is just from watching and breaking things. I'm good at breaking things.
It'd be like the controller's version of the FAR AIM. You know, they probably got something. 400 pages. Kind of like.
Yeah.
They do, and it updates like so regularly that like, if you ever looked at like a technical manual or something like that, it's like the blocks on the side, the notes would change, and they have to go through it, take out the old page and put the new page in.
Yep.
But it's like a thick binder. Every cab tower has one. All the approach centers, they all has big binder.
Yep. I imagine it's part of your daily, you know, like every day when you clock in on the job, you probably got an update.
Probably.
One of those
Oh, I'm sure.
technicals.
And it has like all the airline codes and names and
Yep.
everything.
Just since you
Standard operating procedures.
the file on Discord. Thanks, Micah. Yeah, I was pulling up one of them over here on the other screen here, taking a look at it. Which one did you link me? Okay. Just a little light reading. All 729
Yeah.
pages of it. I think that's at the bathroom. Disappear for 2 hours. Where are you? Huh?
Can't get up.
I can't get up. My legs have gone numb.
Help! I fallen and I can't get up.
Help us. Help, I've sharded and I can't get up.
My legs
Or
have
like-
seized.
Your legs have fallen asleep.
I can't
You go
feel my legs.
You go to stand up and you just fall.
Fall over. Ah!
We all get it.
So, I was in college and working out with a buddy and was ego lifting a bit, and we kept throwing more and more weight on a leg press machine, and at some point we reached 1,000 pounds in the leg press. And you know, those are on an incline, so you're not actually pushing that much weight, but it's still quite a significant weight. And I went down for one rep, and like I felt this little pop in my Achilles. I was like, oh, that didn't feel good. Pushed the weight back up. Kind of wiggled my toes around a little bit. Everything felt okay. Continued working out for the rest of the day. Walked home, which is about a 15-minute walk. Sat down on my couch at my house to, you know, relax for a few minutes. Went to stand up and basically just fell straight forward onto my face in the floor.
Oh yeah.
That injury haunted me for like 15 years, and one day it just magically went away.
Man.
Okay. Yeah. Ego lifting got me that day.
We just carry problems and don't ever say anything about it.
Yep. One day you just wake up, everything's fine.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, cool.
it's true. Stuff just goes away.
You ever had like a limb fall asleep so bad that it's like really painful, but it feels kind of good when it like starts recirculating again?
Yeah. Yeah.
I like that. It's like kind of itchy and everything, but you're like, oh, this feels good.
That's funny.
So a quick Google search says it's about 700 pounds of force. Yeah, I will not admit to, having any proper form of technique or anything when that happened, but which, obviously the body was not ready for it. What is the heaviest deadlift someone's ever done? 1,124 pounds. Jesus Christ. What about squat? 1,311 pound squat. Wow. That's insane. Did a run during PT one day during senior ROTC college, and 2 hours later I locked up reaching down to tie my shoes and fell straight on my face. Thankfully I was facing the bed. 3 days later I was finally able to get out of bed without a walking stick. Yeah, it's crazy. I used to laugh at the jokes that you'd wake, getting older sucks because you'd wake up in the morning and be crippled, and until that actually happened to me, like I threw my back out sleeping. What is this crap? I didn't ask for this. If I were to go try to do that now, I'd probably just accept my fate and die. What's the heaviest leg press ever? 2,300 pounds, the heaviest leg press for 8 reps. Jeez. Sent me a
That's
couple
a
of
small
recommendations.
car.
Right?
Yeah.
I always enjoy, well, not so much the reason why, but the stories of the people who, don't do any lifting or anything, and they go pick up a car off somebody because the jack stand failed or something crazy like that, or the kid got stuck under it. It's like, holy crap.
Oh yeah, just their adrenaline. Like,
Yeah.
do crazy stuff with.
It's amazing what the body can actually do.
Yeah.
Sent a couple of recommendations in Discord for ATC. Thanks, Micah. I will take a look at those tonight after the stream.
You know what I don't get? Speaking of lifting, it's like the NFL Combine. It's like, why do you need a bench press like 225 for 10 reps? Like, what does that have to show for anything?
225 is that what you said?
Yeah, I think that's like the minimum that they make you do or something.
But it seems kind of low for NFL.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just something weird, I think.
Happy Easter, guys. Good to see you in the virtual sky. Question, is the Avatab browser or a specific Navigraph thing on the tab? This is Avatab browser. I just got it hot linked to Navigraph through my little pie chart, and then the map shows VATSIM radar. And then there's things like windy you can pull up. So you can Get some fun things here. I mean, they got a full-blown browser. If you just hit search, you can hit, search through things, sign in, check your Gmail, whatever you want to do in the air. SimBrief, you can file everything through SimBrief. Pre-file your flight plan on it. It's super, super cool. But I just like to normally just use charts and Navigraph. I'm sorry, radar and Navigraph. And they just add it so you can click and drag on this screen. Before, you had to like zoom out, zoom back in. Now you can actually drag. And I think it came with the latest Navigraph update. So if you just search for Navitab browser, it'll pop up pretty quick. It'll be the top result. So is your question more like what's the point or what?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I think it's just like a show off how many you could do.
I mean, part of it's to show off, and then the other part of it's just, to show that you weren't like lazy in the off season, probably.
That's true. I can see it.
What about the utility of scaling the strength of the league? The base strength of the league?
What do you mean?
The combine standards, like setting minimums. Like, we want the league to be at least this capable.
Oh, that's what you're saying.
Oh, like the military? Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, the NFL exists to make money, right? So they want people to actually watch the games. That makes sense.
NFL's built for commercials. There's only like, my buddies and I were talking about this. There's only like 11 minutes of actual gameplay, like whistle to whistle type thing. But it's like a 3-hour thing on TV, and you have 100 commercials, and you get 11 minutes of playtime.
That's everything these days, though.
I had a buddy tell me that recently, and I didn't believe it. I looked it up and was shocked.
You sit around for 3.5 hours to watch 11 minutes of action.
Yeah, it's crazy.
What if they scaled it like Eddie's idea? If you did poor in the combine, the lower your draft ranking is.
I mean, I'm sure it has something to do with it. Someone shows up there, and if you and I go and do the same exercises, and you're 10% better than me in all the exercises across the board, then that's going to, unless there's just an enormous skill advantage for me to be picked over you. I mean, I'm sure it weighs into something.
Yeah.
Now, I've never been a huge NFL numbers fantasy league kind of guy. I did it like 3 or 4 times, but whenever I tried to do numbers and follow the rules that people have come up with, it did worse for me than just auto drafting. So I don't know how important that actually is. I was not very good at fantasy football. But I'm sure they have calculators that do a lot of that stuff for you. They just punch in stuff into a tablet as they're watching these guys do their thing, and eventually they come back with their picks. Second, figuring out what I want to do for dinner here. So I ran a 8K yesterday, and
Nice.
had these Bose Quiet Comfort earbuds, not the full blown headset, but just the earbuds. And I kept falling out, and one of my coworkers happened to be in the same starting area that we were in, and I was texting him because I knew he was going to be running it. And we ordered was it the shocks? What are they called? Shocks?
Yeah. Oh, the bone conduction ones.
Yeah, the shocks bone conduction ones.
Yeah, the open ear.
Is it Open Fit Pro 2s, I think?
Yeah.
And ordered those. And actually got them real fast. It was like 12 hours after I ordered them. They're here. And they actually sound pretty good. I haven't ran in them yet. We went for a walk this morning for a couple miles, but did not get to run in them just yet. But I sat here, charged them, and checked them out this morning, and I was actually a fan of them.
They're not bad. I've only tried the Best Buy display that everyone else uses.
Yeah.
But I've thought about them because I hate running. I have Jaybirds, and I hate when they fall out. I do have a pair of Beats that are like over the ear, kind of hooking, but I was looking at the shocks too, but just haven't got to yet.
Alright, let me do the descent checklist and we'll continue the conversation. Shuttle harness secure, passenger signs are on, pressurization is set. We set that earlier. Fuel quantity and balance. We've got 3,400 pounds, which is plenty, and 1,710 and 1,700. That's good. FMS landing data. Perf. Let's go to my perf menu. Approach. We are going to have a little bit of a tailwind, but we're purposely doing that tonight just to practice an approach. The correct runway does not have any sort of approaches for us. But we're going to play with this VOR approach tonight, and it's only a 4-knot tailwind, so don't know what the limits are on the Challenger, but it's a simulator. We're going to have fun. QNH is 1012. And the winds are 1705. Oh, they've shifted. Oh, crap. 012. I set air temperature. I tried putting that. That's right. Okay, that's what I did there. 24. And winds were 1705. So it gives us a tailwind component of 4 knots, so nothing too bad. We'll manage. We'll just increase our approach speed a little bit. Alright, VNAV is engaged. Should slow us down to 300 and start descending. Oh, magically. Let's take a look at where we're going to park real fast. So we're going to be landing on runway 2/3. We're doing some sort of construction here. If we don't make Bravo, we'll roll to the end and come back. But otherwise, we should be able to make Bravo. Assuming that nothing crazy happens. But we're solo pilot tonight in this thing, so something crazy could happen. And we'll do our in range on our downwind leg, essentially. I did not go into. Let's see. ATS. I don't know why it blew through the top of the scent the way it did. Sometimes it catches it, sometimes it doesn't. I haven't really identified what it is that makes it catch it or not. So I thought we had VNav enabled. Oh. For some reason, this changed. Thought it was enabled already. We'll just leave it at what we're doing. That'll be fine. Pull some power back here. Help with that descent rate. Get that banana arc on down. There we go. So we should have had this resume option here available. Oh, I know what it was. I didn't click the VNav button up here to push the resume. Okay. So I could go back and do VNav speed here and do slant 300 to change that. Come back into performance page, perf menu, resume at 300. Now it's active. Okay, there we go. However, because we've missed it, I don't know if it's ever going to populate the vertical path over here. So I still have controls of the throttles. ATS disengaged, re-engage. There we go. Got some terrain popping up. Can't really see it too well because these clouds. 5,000 keep us well above everything though. All right. Okay. Apparently the standard pressure, or the transfer altitude is much lower here. Transition altitude. Looking for 1012. Bloop. 212. 112. Good landing. Where are these guys at? SLP. Oh, they're just up here. Oh, Kyle, I forgot that, we forgot for you to tell me your cruise speed.
Yeah. I've been true at 245 and like 360 ground with the crosswind.
Okay.
It's all good. Enjoying my cruise, watching Eddie.
Yeah, I can't see Eddie, unfortunately.
He is terrain following right now.
Indeed.
He's having some fun, huh?
Found some neat spots.
He's got the NVGs down.
Yep.
Alright, 116.5 is going to be our VOR frequency. Punch that in. And let's go into heading mode. Heading is set. Heading. Zoom in just a touch here. Let's swap over to our nav source, VOR1, and we need to go course. Inbound is can use the measurement tool real fast to get me a good inbound here. It is about 132. Look at that. Beautiful. And we go back to app code for now. Tracking that VOR in. And it's showing at about 22 miles out. Oop. So what we'll do, actually, let's go to this zoom level. So when we get within about 2 or 3 miles, we'll do a right turn on a heading of 217. We lose that extended center line layer. We'll do a right turn on, I'm sorry, 224. And what's that got us going? 10 miles. So once we get 10 miles away, we'll do a left turn and join the course on 026. So we'll heading bug right on to 224. We can go ahead and punch that in real fast. So what we gotta do is snap over to the heading mode. And then if we wanted to follow it to a T, we could change our course to 224. Fly that till about 10 miles out and then do a left turn and heading bug to somewhere along 026, probably closer to like 035, and then intercept the localizer on the course of 026. But we'll head on down to 2400. Right now we're showing, we can go ahead and dial in 2400.
Jeez.
What's up?
I didn't realize you were so far ahead.
No. Yeah. I'm in the pocket rocket, man.
Wow. I got lost. I feel like I started out like 30 miles ahead of you guys. I thought, I'll be good.
All right, APU can start. Temperatures are checked. Minimums. It's no need for that right now. External lights. Go ahead and turn all those on. We'll get ahead of some of these checklist items here. And N1 target 91. Go to our performance page. And we'll set a target of 91. Active flight plan discontinuity. I'm aware. We are 9 miles. So that, like I said, around that 2 or 3 mile marker, we'll do a right turn. 224. Swap the course over. And I think I might even be able to do my left turn. I don't know how that would work with the course knob. How well that would work. Because we're going to be going outbound on 224. APU PAX transition. APU is available. Stage closed. APU's active. APU chain, come on. And CAS is clear. And we're about 3 miles out. And we need to be 5,000 feet, which we are. Airport should be right below us. There's 2 miles. Let's go ahead and go into heading bug. Turn 224. Change that course to 224. Get out of the cone of confusion, and we'll descend on down to 2,400, which we are. shot through it a little bit. So we'll go ahead and do a little more heading. Let's go 235. And let's go ahead and slow down. 180. Should have turned a little earlier. I'm not used to flying VORs in such a high performance aircraft. And then CTAF is going to be 1185. And we are in Arica. Arica traffic, Challenger 622, Mike Sierra. Left downwind, runway 02 Arica. In nav mode, let that capture. Looking for 10 miles, we're at 5. Before landing checklist, we'll do a couple of these just to passenger signs are on, adjust continuous ignition, just knock some of them out, thrust reversers. Alright, we're on a outbound course of 224. Spoolers stowed, auto flaps are set. Go ahead and go flaps 20s, 231, speed check, flaps 20. There's 7.1 miles. We'll do a left turn. 134, that'll give us a chance to rebug our course. Let's go heading. Because we're approaching that 10 mile marker real fast. Bug that course over to 026. Got a 9-degree bug on that. So we're kind of heading this way.
2,500.
2,500, 2,400 feet, just good. Go ahead and turn into that VOR here. Arm nav. Oh, okay. Already captured. Beautiful. Arica traffic, Challenger 622, Mike Sierra, turn of final runway 02 Arica. I'm going to shoot through it just a touch, but it'll correct for us. And speed for flaps 20s, 197. I'm sorry, 30. Go to flaps 30. It's correcting for our overshoot there, just a touch. And our arrival legs, we'll do direct FS execute. Now we get rid of that discontinuity and give us our extended center line. Go ahead and slow on down to 60. And let's start our approach. Let's go into vertical speed. And we'll go ahead and drop our gear. Let's go autopilot off. I don't know what approach mode will do here other than I'll go full flaps. Oh, I forgot to send my landing speeds. Roof menu, approach. Send. And 122's VREF. And we're very high. Because I was poking around too late. See if we can't correct that real quick. Dive bomb! There's no vertical guidance, so it's really a more of a visual approach here. But we did get behind the aircraft a bit there. Luckily for us, this thing can do a 6-degree descent. Landing gear levers checked. No steer's good. Passenger signs are good. Let's give us a couple extra knots on that approach speed here, just because that
1,000.
tailwind. We are on the glide slope. Let's level that off. With reverser, right reverser armed. Rika traffic, Challenger 622 Mike Sierra, short final 02, Rika. Go rounds 5,000, left turn. Touch high.
500. One hundred. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Yeah, reversers, 2 green. We're missing our pass since we were a little late on the landing. It's okay. It was a bit of a floater. Reverser stowed. Stowed. Welcome to Arica. I'm a bit out of practice. That looks like a tornado. But that went pretty well, considering what we were doing. Arica traffic, Challenger 622, Mike Sierra, clear runway 2, taxi terminal, via Alpha, Arica. And we'll disengage. Come up. After landing, checklist, landing pulse lights, recognition lights. Off. Does it automatically turn the anti-collision lights off? I think it does. No steer's obviously working. Continuous ignition can come off. Wind killing, sorry, wrong check. Checklist, windshield heat and probes can come off. Spoolers are stowed. Flaps are 0. And altitude reporting on CDU. May have been a better spot for us back there, but we'll park on over here somewhere. Yeah, there's plenty of room over here. I like the little arrow. Tell you to turn around and go that way. Okay. Park brake set. Engine shutdown checklist. Taxi lights off. Parking brake set. Thrust reversers are stowed and can come off. Gen 1, Gen 2 can come off. Engine 2 shut down. APU gen is on. Fuel boost pumps. Should get our 3 cast messages. And engine 1. Check ITT below 350. And both engines are below 350. Any ice is off. 14 stage can come off. Beacon off. No steer off. ATC TCAS can go to standby. And zero this out. Park brake. Let's go and get our chocks in. Chocks in. Passenger signs can come off. And cabin differential pressure is 0. Got 0. And looks good. Alright, engine shutdown checklist complete. Beautiful. Did I get those chocks in? I did not see the... Okay, cool. Park brake can go back off. Emergency lights off. AC/DC utility. Let's just go ahead and get the passengers unloaded here.
HotStart flight support. Jenny speaking.
Traffic,
How
Piaggio
can we help?
996 Alpha is entering the VOR Yankee runway 2, Eureka.
Of course, I'll have that over with you in a minute or two. Anything else? Always a pleasure. Take care.
Alrighty. Passengers are able to get off the airplane. And we'll leave it there. We'll leave everything running. Catch Kyle coming in. What was the landing rate? 429? No, there's no way. 0.429? What? Yeah. 0.429. Yeah, that was a floater. Nah. I don't think it was 429, and I don't think it was 0.429 either. It's interesting. Let's see, I'm trying to find Kyle. What was your last call? Oh, helps to have the right. Let's go radar. Oh, he's about to turn. Should be straight out in front of us. Pull up radar here. Track him that way. While he is doing that, we'll go here and finish up a couple items.
Our ride is here. Thank you, Captain. Always such a pleasure flying with you. Have a nice rest of your day.
Passenger heading into the FBO. Yeah, nice Mercedes van. Be kind of cool if they showed it. Now the beta for the Challenger. You can actually, supposedly, like if you own X-Plane, but you don't own the Challenger, you can get like a passenger license, which is free. And you can actually ride in the aircraft. So like we had the shared cockpit that's built in. Well, now you can do passengers. So that'll be something we'll have to do one night and have some hilarious something going on. We'll have to figure that out. There's Kyle. And come up with some sort of a game plan there. I think that'll be kind of amusing.
Nose door. Nose door.
Alright, let's finish this checklist a little further. Go ahead and turn off our hydraulics since the door's open. And I have logo lights, so we can go ahead and turn off. And we'll leave the APU running and start there once Kyle gets on the ground. Kyle is on the downwind leg, essentially. There he is. And be sure to start your descent there, Kyle, in the 2400.
Yeah. 46.
46?
Piaggio, National Stop as in the turn for the VOR.
Yeah.
Where'd you see 46 at?
It's coming down through 4600.
Oh! Okay. I got
My
you.
bad.
Sorry. I was like, 46 what? There's a fun thing about X-Plane. You can zoom like indefinitely. Now it's super sensitive when you do that. So you can lose whatever you're trying to track, but we won't be able to see Eddie, so we'll wrap it up whenever Kyle gets on the ground here.
I'm down. That sloping terrain was playing tricks on my senses coming in. On an extended base, looking over to my left, looking for the airport.
Extended base. Wait, which runway did you land on? Let's start there.
That's a great question. 2-2.
Okay.
No, it was opposite of that.
Zero,
3
No,
or 2?
Yeah, 2 or
he
3.
laid on. Yeah. Did you come in from the
Whatever it
ocean?
is. Yes.
Okay,
Right
yeah,
on,
02.
2. Yeah, it's 2 temporarily because they're doing construction,
Yeah.
which we can't see. But
The airport I do my VR approaches into had some runway work the other couple months ago, I guess, and so they used the main taxiway for the runway. And you
Interesting.
see like all the markings on it still.
Oh, from tires.
That and the paint from where they marked.
Oh, yeah, yeah. What are these floating things out here? Ships. Those are ships. Interesting. I have lost Kyle. Where?
I am to the south. Sent me on a weird path. I'm coming in at a
there
angle.
You are. I wasn't looking far enough to the left. Aliens, right? A lot of life's mysteries can be solved with the simple answer of aliens.
Speaking of which, Bob Lazar did an interesting interview on Rogan 2 days ago.
About aliens?
Yeah. Bob Lazar is the one that, the guy that worked at S4 on the propulsion systems back in the day.
Hurricane traffic, Pietro 96 Alpha, right base.
He's made the rounds a couple of times in the last couple of years. And it's an interesting tale. That's all I'm saying.
I'll have to take a listen. I was listening to the Sean Ryan show. Oh, shoot, what was the guy's name? It was the astronaut one he just had on there. Let me find it real fast. It should probably pop up real fast on my YouTube. Butch Wilmore.
Okay.
Really interesting story.
Is he the one that got stuck up there for 9 months?
Yes. Yes. That was a fantastic interview. I love that one. Are you talking about Butch?
Yeah.
I'm about halfway through it. Oh, sorry, I was talking to Micah. About halfway through it, so I haven't quite finished. I'll probably finish tomorrow morning on my drive.
Hurricane traffic, Pietro 96 Alpha, final 02.
Is this our tower? Yes. Get the tower cab. Wow, I feel like we're missing a few buildings here. Oh, we got a swimming pool, though.
Nice.
We got a swimming pool. We just don't have the buildings to go along with it. I mean, these guys know how to live. Like, the traffic is so slow right here. They just hop in, they just take a dip in the pool. In between
Wireless headsets.
wireless headsets.
It's like, yeah, you're good. He's like sipping a martini or something.
Little umbrella drinks.
Yeah. Yeah, do what you want, man.
It's fine. Yeah, you're clear. Go ahead, land 2, 3, whatever the runway is. It doesn't matter these days.
Little slosh, and he gets his runways mixed up.
Clear to land 17. Say again.
That was so good. Clear to land.
November 996 Alpha or Charlie, whatever the heck you are. Clear to land runway 17. Oh, there's the VOR we were tracking the whole time. That's cool. I love how you
finally
see
made
those
it
things.
in his Honda Civic.
Well,
Yeah.
he's showing up as a Baron. and you know, the Piaggio is like the one aircraft you see a bajillion of in this sim. Oh, oof! That looked nice and firm.
194.
Oh, well, it looked a lot worse on my end. Probably just a terrain difference. 9-6 Alpha. Clear exit. Left 1 able. Runway 17.
Oh.
You're the left.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, that was fun. Let's go ahead and finish shutting this airplane down. Generator can come off. If you
We're
stop
one step further south.
one step, we're making our way down there slowly.
Making my way downtown.
That's what I was thinking of too. If you and ISO valves are open, closed, whichever. Always forget. And APU power fuel come off. The gas gauge is zeroed. And battery master can come off. Panels off. Service lights are off. Pins, covers, chocks are in. Go ahead and shut the door here. And guys, I appreciate everybody joining tonight. That was a lot of fun. Did we have an event on Wednesday, Micah? If you're still with us, I don't remember. There's an event coming up. I don't remember when it is, or maybe next month actually. We'll be doing something Wednesday with General Aviation. I don't know yet, Eddie. If you want to do the World Tour Wednesday, we can. I know you mentioned something about doing it Thursdays.
Thursdays just until Survivor is over, or just as a fill-in to move it. If you wanted to add, I was thinking there's all kinds of ways to look at it on your end that might be win-win, like, because you fly a lot anyway, you know, randomly. Why not one of those random times that you fly and make it a world tour, you know, on a third flight for the week or something, you know, rather than a primary one.
Yeah, that's what you're saying. Well, Wednesday, while Eddie is enjoying his new addiction of Survivor, we'll do something probably on VATSIM with some General Aviation aircraft. Hopefully, they start pushing these updates out for these aircraft, because I can't fly on the latest version of X-Plane with the Challenger or the Cirrus, which are my two faves at the moment. So, I don't know what we're going to do yet. We'll figure it out. We'll see what they come out this week with. I'm thinking once Toto gets his updates pushed, TorqueSim may be shortly behind, because I imagine they're talking together since they're both X-Aviation products. And he may be, you know, getting his product out first and then helping others. So we'll see. I have no idea. But we'll catch you then. I'm going to go get some dinner. And have a good week. See you guys.